Coming to get you, Bobber.
Since I've been away, luckily there's not been a lot of Halloween Kills news, just some rumours, some opinions by directors, etc. But there's a couple of things I want to discuss today. One is obviously Halloween Kills and the format that it's coming out in October, and also what that would mean for Halloween Ends, or what it could mean for Halloween Ends. So first off, we know that Halloween Kills is coming out in October this year. That's a definite. What we don't know for definite yet is if it's just going to be theatres or just VOD or a bit of both. We don't know that for definite. They're planning on bringing it out in theatres. I know that some theatres are opening up between April, May and June around the world, not just the US or the UK. So that's positive in terms of movies coming out in the cinema, but it still might not happen. We might get a spike in COVID results, etc. So we still don't know for definite if that's going to happen. But what I want to talk about most of all is Halloween Ends. Is it coming out next year? Now, I was a little bit annoyed when I found out that Halloween Kills was going to be delayed. I think everyone was annoyed by that, because it was almost ready, almost finished to come out in 2020. But that's over and done with. We've all accepted it now, or I think most of us have accepted it. But what I think maybe some people won't accept is another delay to Halloween Ends, because it's planned to come out in 2022, which is a year later. But there is rumblings going on that it may not come out in 2022, it might come out in 2023. They haven't even started filming this yet. Now, they should have had the filming finished by now for Halloween Ends if it wasn't for the COVID issue. Obviously they had to delay that. Now, they've had to delay it at a point where they're going to be, it's going to be tight if they're going to be trying filming it for 2022. It's a lot more expensive to film a movie at this moment in time because of the restrictions, because of the amount of money you need to put in place for safety. I don't think Blumhouse want to inflate their budget for Halloween Ends, so I think if these issues aren't resolved within the next few months, then we could be looking at a 2023 release for Halloween Ends. But it also doesn't make it concrete that it will be 2023. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words out here, because I think they're going to wait until they see what happens with Halloween Kills. Now, if Halloween Kills comes out theatrically and it doesn't make a lot of money, there's no point in bringing out Halloween Ends next year unless there's going to be an upturn in the COVID issue. Putting that issue aside, if we assume that this issue is going to go on for a few years, if we assume that that's going to be the case, if Halloween Kills doesn't do great in the cinema, they'll most definitely delay Halloween Ends until everything goes back to normal, if it goes back to normal. But they're also looking at a point where if they bring it out on VOD and theatrical release, if it does well in theatres, or if it does okay but it does great on VOD as well, if it makes enough money, the money that they wanted to make initially, then I think they will go ahead in 2022 with Halloween Ends. I think they'll get the budget together, they'll make it, and they'll bring it out on VOD and theatres. I think that makes sense. But if it doesn't do well in VOD or theatres, or both of them put together, then it's inevitable that we're going to get a delay until at least 2023. Like I said though, there's no concrete news that this is exactly what's going to happen. This is just my opinion. I think John Carpenter said a few weeks ago as well that he thinks that it's going to come out in VOD as well, and that's just his opinion. I don't know if he's maybe telling us that's his opinion, but that's going to be a fact at some point. But there's no concrete news as to that's going to happen, because we just don't know yet. What are your guys' thoughts on another delay for Halloween Ends? I know that it is a pain because we've had to have Halloween Kills being delayed as well. For me personally, I don't actually mind another delay. It gives us more time with this Halloween character, because you know yourself, in 2009 when Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 came, we had to wait years until 2018. That's 9 years we had to wait for another Halloween movie. So if they bring all three of these movies out so close together, we might not see another Halloween movie for years to come. So the fact that they're spreading it a little bit further now maybe gives us a little bit more hope that we're going to get more Halloween movies. Sorry, I can't speak today. More Halloween movies in the future. Apologies for the terrible lighting, guys. This is temporary just now because, like I said, this is going to be my bedroom. So this looks very shady right now, very harsh lighting. I apologise for that. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.